DOJ, this is a great, we'll talk about it. DOJ finally comes out and say, hey, we want to get involved in the opioid crisis. Right. I mean, really?
Yeah.
The U.S. Justice Department decided to step in and take action against the makers and distributors of opioid painkillers. But this is absurd because they helped create the problem. Yeah. They were actually part of the problem. Tell me, give me your take. You're helping lead the charge on the opioid crisis.
Well, we've been up in court in front of in Cleveland, in front of Judge Polster, who was featured this recently in the New York Times, a whole series on him, which was really well done. And at the end of the day, he's trying to force disclosure of the information that only the federal government, the DEA, has. And the disclosure that they have, I mean, not disclosure, the information they have, the data they have, is how many pills went where. Where are the problems? Where are the leaks in the system? Where are the opiates being diverted? When we asked him for the data to help identify all the wrongdoers and the parties that should be in front of the court, the DEA claimed business secrets, trade secrets, it's commercially sensitive, we don't want to produce it. So the DEA...
By the way, that's part of the Department of Justice.
Oh, absolutely, Thanks
let's tie it up.
So at the same time they're filing this, the Jeff Sessions is filing, the DOJ is filing the statement of interest, the Jeff Sessions. The DOJ is arguing in federal court not to release information that will help find a solution. So on one hand, when it comes to the press, national press releases, hey, we're out there to help. But when it comes time to providing the tools to actually find the wrongdoers, find the problems in the systems, stop the debts, curb the... they don't do anything.
You know what really bugs me about this?
What's that?
The DOJ has done nothing. They've prosecuted nobody. They've done nothing to reverse this. They've brought no lawsuits to the meeting. They fined him $600 million, and then they let him get away. Nobody went to jail. And now you know what they're doing? They're relying on us. They're relying on real lawyers.
They do what all the federal government always does. And I mean, we tweak what you just said just a bit. Any of the big players, the huge pharmaceuticals, the McKessons, the distributors, the manufacturers, nothing gets done. No one goes to jail, just like you said. The little tiny players, the little local guys that it's easy to run over, they leave them go. Yeah, the doctors, and that's what they'll point to. Look at all these arrests. Look at all these investigations. But when it comes time to really holding somebody accountable, like one of the huge companies will perp walk from one of the CEOs, like a McKesson, they do absolutely nothing.
Yeah.